Welcome
Okay.
back to Ferndale Tales. Thank you everyone for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
Today I'm with Carmen again.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. Now let's jump right in. Okay, what's the first thing pets usually do when they arrive for boarding?
Well, for dogs, they usually thinks they own the place. They go around and do their own sumi as soon as they get arrived to the kennel. They sniff around and claim the territory. For cats, is a bit different. They likes to, maybe as soon as they get to the cattery, they like to get up to the higher, position and kind of check you out from a distance too before they decide if they want to be your friend. They like to judge you from a distance.
I mean, that's what cats do. They always judge,
Yeah,
don't
they
they?
are.
They just
Yeah, yeah. So you got good food, good snack. I was like, okay, then we talk.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
to in your opinion, do some pets actually enjoy boarding more than being at home?
Yeah, I think definitely for especially like for dogs, I would think because cat doesn't really like changes. In the Hong Kong environment, most of them lives in an apartment. So and then the parents may be working as well, so they're stuck at home most of the time unless they have somebody that come in walk them daily. So coming into kennel was quite fun time for them. They get to socialize and play with other dogs throughout the day. So I think for dogs, 100%.
So while cats are just no, don't touch me, leave me alone.
Yeah, I think cats a bit different. Like, they don't like changes. They're quite happy in the place they know. Yeah, that's why for cats it takes a long time for them to adjust when they come into boarding.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
I have to know. So all the dogs that you've seen during boarding, what's the most dramatic drop off moment you've witnessed?
I remember one time the whole entire family was crying at the time of drop off. So it started off with the two kids crying because they were having a hard time saying goodbye to their best friend.
Oh.
And they were only going away for, I think it was like 3 or 4 days. So it's like only a short trip. So, but the parents see the kids were crying, then they start crying. So it took like almost like, I think it took almost like 2 hours for them to kind of settle, everybody. The whole family was in the kennel with the dog. So we kind of didn't know what to do, but to give them some space. And we offer a box of tissues, just give them time. And then yeah, so I think I don't blame them though because pets are family. So leaving them
Yeah.
behind can be quite emotional. But at that time, I didn't know what to do because it wasn't. Yeah, the whole family was crying, so I was just like, okay, maybe I just leave them to give them space. So at the end, everybody was quite happy, and then we have like send them pictures and updates so the kids see them. The dogs is actually also having fun. And then when they come back, they say, "Oh, I'm so sorry that we cried. When we drop him off, it was like it was our first time, so which is understandable."
And how was the dog feeling?
The dog was fine actually. As soon as they left the kennel, the dog just went and just wandered off and meet some new friends and start chasing. I think it's the whole emotional thing is more on us as owner
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
than the animals. The animals just kind of like move on. They would just kind of deal with it
Yep,
that
yep,
way.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then have you ever had a pet who wasn't maybe comfortable with the situation?
With the yeah, with some of them, like we have like nervous animals that comes in, so we have to like spend extra time with them, like one on one, to
Oh,
build up
okay.
the trust. Yeah.
What about cats? It's same thing?
Cats, you really just need to give them time. If they don't like you, doesn't matter what you do, they still don't like you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're basically being
So,
very patient with the dogs and the cats.
yeah, so for cats, we usually like, each individuals is different. Some of them, like the next day, they will start purring and letting you touch them, stroke them. But some, it just doesn't matter how many times they come in, they just,
No.
doesn't like the whole idea. It's a no. Yeah.
Have you ever maybe seen like a pet who just, didn't want to go home?
Didn't want to go home. Yeah, especially when the clients come and pick them up. They kind of like, catch me if you can, trying to, like, owner's just struggling putting the lead on. The dog is just like, nope, I'm, just doing a whole, like, running around and stuff. And because our kennel is also in Saigon Country Park, and it's on a hiking trail. So often they come back to just to have a hike on the weekend. You see them pulling the owner back into the kennel just to come in to say hi. So they know us.
Oh, okay. So they have besties, right? The pets there,
They
they
do
have their
have
besties.
besties. Yeah.
What about staff? Do they have a favorite
Staff.
staff?
Yeah, they do have their own, favorite person. Some tends to like the person that feed them, and some just like our drivers. As soon as they see the van and they recognize everything, they maybe associate them as, fun time, adventure time. So when they see the driver, they're absolutely like jumping up and down, get super excited.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. What about you? Do you remember if you have ever had like a favorite that favored you?
I do. I have a handful that is my favorite, especially
Mm.
ones that I like spend a lot of time with. As
Mm.
when they first come in, they're super nervous, they're scared
Mm.
of everything, and you're seeing the transition after you spending time on them one on one,
Yep.
and then building that trust. And every time they come back, they're happier, you know,
Mm-mm. Just to see you, they're just
happier.
happier.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I'm happier. I get to have temporary babies too. Yeah. Sometimes I send pictures to the clients. It's like, I'm sorry that your dog is kissing me.
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous.
All right. Which
Oh,
type of pets tends to be the more high maintenance during boarding? Cats or dogs?
high maintenance. I would say senior pets.
Senior. Okay.
Also senior, yeah. And also heavy coated breed.
Oh.
Yeah, because with the Hong Kong weather is really hot and
Mm.
like the humidity as well. So heavy coated animals, we need to kind of watch out that they don't have like skin issues and things like that.
Oh.
Also, maybe also animals with medications that would need extra care.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, have you noticed patterns in behavior based on breed or background?
Yeah, definitely with like certain breeds like husky, labradors, retrievers, and the collies loves water.
Mm.
And so they like to play with the hose pipe. They like to play with their water bowl. And some of the working breeds, you really need to give them extra exercise to burn off their
Mm.
energy as well. Yeah, so they do have their patterns when they come in, and some breeds just love to sleep and nothing else but nap all day. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's cats, right?
The cats, yeah, cats, and also some dog breeds like the pugs, the Frenchie, yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
sleep.
Just like they just sleeps all day and just snore in the office. They like to come into the office, and then sometimes we're talking on the phone, and people might just think, "Are your staff like sleeping?" Because all they can hear is like snoring. Yeah,
Oh.
but it's actually the dog is just underneath like our desk.
Okay, for anyone listening to us right now who's thinking about boarding their pets with us, what would you tell them to put them at ease?
For the first time boarder, be
Mm.
honest to us. Tell us everything, all the little details about your pet's routine. Because the more you tell us, the better we can try to, look after them better to, adjust them to make the first time kind of boarding experience a positive one. Yeah. So well, don't worry, we will send you lots of pictures and updates and videos as well. Yeah.
And what kind of information do you require about their pets? Is it?
Like if they're on any special diet or there's a certain feeding thing, sometimes like maybe pets need to have home cooked meal
Ah.
and they need their food to be warm up or otherwise they won't eat. Some pets need to be hand feed, like those little details.
Really? There's some pets
Yeah,
that need to.
some of them need hand feed.
Aww.
They're little babies.
Yeah, that's cute though. But wow, yeah, actual baby. Okay, what does a
Yeah.
typical day actually look like for a boarding pet?
A typical day will be a lot of eating, playing, chasing each other, and repeat. Yeah, they like to do that routine. Yeah.
So you mentioned playtime. So I think you it means like maybe 1 hour of a day to go out, have some sun.
Well,
Is
we
that it?
rotate the
Mm.
animals as well. So, but some of them, like can't join the play groups and
Mm,
stuff
mm,
like that
mm, of
because
course.
some doesn't really get along with everybody.
Yep.
So, they will then our staff will just play with them individually, like chasing a ball.
Ah.
Yeah,
So it's eat, sleep, play, repeat.
yeah.
All
That's the routine. Lots of playing, lots of treats, lots of eating.
right. How do you keep pets mentally stimulated during their stay?
I think it's the social interactions with their own kind or even with like our with us with our staff.
Mm.
Yeah. Keep them busy, like lots of exercise.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, this is my last question. What small details make the biggest difference in a pet's experience?
In a pet experience, definitely lots of love, attention, affection from our whole team. Like yeah, I think we often like dress up the animals as well
Yes,
when they come
I
into the
saw.
office.
I saw.
Yeah, so I think like the clients is like quite happy receiving those funny pictures from us once in a while. Yeah, and then when they go home, we give them a small little gift pack. So that could be like a fridge magnet or print out photos of their stay, and clients really happy
Oh.
receiving those. Yeah, and make like a nice little touch
Mm-mm.
for their stay. Yeah, something small.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Do you miss being there in Hong Kong?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because I've been working in in the office, so always have like multiple animals around. So now like working from home is a little different. I do have my own pack of animals,
Mm-hmm.
but it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah,
Yeah.
with me I only have one little cute idiot with me and she sleeps the whole day. So
Yeah. I have two dogs and a cat at the moment, so
Mm.
they do keep me busy. So I
Yeah.
do have my own kennel and cattery.
So you're never alone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Okay. Thank you so much. I've learned a
No
lot.
problem. Bye.